What's up, you guys? Happy Monday. Normally I say thanks for coming in, but thanks for watching the video.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Oh shoot. I'm Christina.
I'm Adam.
I'm Colin.
And we're gonna keep the question today rolling. So the question today is, what has been the highlight of your past week? First week in lockdown, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, or outside the box. So yeah, what's your highlight?
Cool. For me?
Yeah, start us off.
You know what? I got to get outside and go for a little run in the gorge with some of the boys from the gym. We did some social distance running. You know who you are.
They kept their 6 feet of distance.
That was a blast.
Just hanging out with the little one, getting outside, taking her for runs around the track. It's been great, enjoying the weather.
Nice.
Yeah. And then for me, I went outside, got a nice little sunburn going on. So first one of the year. Hey, it's only gonna get better from here. So
It's not the lighting.
it's not the lighting, it's the sunburns.
All right, so here's your workout brief for Monday, March 23rd. Big picture. We basically have a 7-minute AMRAP of an ascending rep scheme, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, of an object forward lunge and push-ups. And then at the end of 7 minutes, you're going to rest for 2 minutes, and then you're going to do the same thing but in reverse order. So you're going to pick up where you left off at the end of 7 minutes, and you're going to work your way back down the ladder. On the way up the ladder, you're going to do forward lunges. On the way back down the ladder, you're going to do reverse lunges. So obviously the first 7 minutes are an AMRAP. The second piece, picking up where you left off, you'll actually do that part for time. We'll go into that in a little bit more detail in a second, but before we do that, let's look at the warm-up. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 3 times, 15 seconds of jumping jacks. Get it started there. After 15 seconds of jumping jacks, 15 seconds of toe touches. Reach down, touch the floor, reach high for the ceiling. Wide stance or narrow, both work great. 15 seconds of mountain climbers. You're going to be in a plank position to start with. And a couple ways to do this. As you're getting warmed up, you can keep it slow, and then you can make it dynamic as you get going. And then last but not least, 15 seconds of air squats. You guys know the drill that here. Feet flat on the floor, knees tracking, neutral spine, and then let's make sure we get to full depth. Cool, that's part 1. Part 2, we gotta do it. Arm circles, big arm circles forward for 15 seconds, and then, this is not big arm circles. And then 15 seconds of backwards arm circles.
You guys, I don't know if you know Adam, but arm circles, his favorite warm-up.
What more do you really need? So
It's
3
like
times,
go for a run.
3 times, 15 seconds forward, 15 seconds backward. The next one, you guys are gonna demo here. 3 rounds, 5-inch worms.
Oh yeah, it's basically
This is about to get awkward. 5-inch worms into a dive bomber push-up. We better try that again. Okay. Colin, do one more.
Okay, I got it.
So inchworm, Colin's gonna show you for real. Inchworm, you're gonna inch your hands out past your shoulders, and then a dive bomber push-up, you're gonna dive under the electric fence into a cobra, and then pike up into a downward dog, and then inch your feet back into your hands. Note to self, don't do it right next to somebody.
I mean,
Unless you're in the same
social
family,
distancing.
it's okay. And then 10 lunges. You guys know the drill on lunges. Step forward, step back. Then your last little piece on the warm-up, you're gonna find an object. Colin has a sandbag. Tina has a backpack. Feel free to put some water bottles or some weight in that backpack. And you can do it with kind of a bear hug hold in front of you. You can do a 30-second hold there. Then you'll set it down. And 30 seconds of a hollow hold. Let's look at a hollow hold real quick. Will you show a modified one?
Yeah.
Bam. So hollow hold. We want to make sure that we get your lower back really firmly pressed into the floor. Shoulders are off the ground, legs are straight. If you need to modify that a little bit, you can bring your knees in. Yeah. You can have one leg straight, arms to the sides, or you can even bring both legs in. Now, when you're doing that, just make sure that your low back stays in contact with the floor.
Yeah. Notice his shoulders are off.
Cool. Come on up. That's your warm-up. For your workout, we mentioned 7-minute AMRAP. You're going to start by getting your object up into the bear hug position.
Should I get my, yeah, that's...
That'll work. Bear hug position.
Thanks, you know what's in this thing?
if you-
Heavy.
If you only have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, it's totally fine. You can hold that in the goblet position as well, or you can scale it by holding it on a shoulder. So these are forward lunges. So 2 is 1 per leg. Left leg and right leg. That's the first round. They're gonna set it down and do 2 push-ups. Bam. Colin's doing regular. Tina's gonna do some knee push-ups, core tight, elbows tracking. Then they're gonna grab their object again. This time Colin's gonna go a little heavier. He's gonna do 4 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then set it down, 4 push-ups. You guys get the drill there, you guys get the picture. You're gonna keep working your way up for 7 minutes. At the end of 7 minutes, you'll take your 2-minute rest. Let's say that they both got to the round of 20, and they finished that round of 20. Well done. Yeah. Next, they're gonna go back down. So they finished their round of 20 lunges in the forward direction and 20 push-ups. So at the end of 2 minutes, they're gonna begin with 20 push-ups. Go ahead and start your push-ups. So reverse order, they do their push-ups, that's 20. And then they're gonna grab their object and they're gonna do their 20 lunges, but this time they're reverse lunges. So you're gonna step back instead of forward. And that's 20. Good, set it down. Now we're on 18 push-ups, 18 reverse lunges, all the way down, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. And that's time, right? So that second part in reverse order is not an AMRAP. You'll do all the work you did in that first 7-minute AMRAP, but in reverse order with reverse lunges.
Now let's say, Adam, I finished 18 plus 7 lunges. What would happen?
Cool, so I would start with those 7 lunges, because that's what I finished with, and then I'd go into 18 push-ups, 18 lunges, and so on and so forth. So you're doing the exact same amount of work on both versions, just in opposite order or reverse the second round. Remember that on the way back down, you're also doing reverse lunges, so you're gonna be stepping back instead of forward.
Great question.
Any other ones? If you guys have any, just reach out to your contact coach, we'll help you out with that. Let's look at the last piece.
Yeah, core finisher.
Core finisher. This is 3 rounds. I'm sorry, it's 2 rounds. It takes 10 minutes total. So 2, that marker's not so good. This is gonna be 2 times. And it's 10 minutes. So, we got some movement demo here. If you can, we're gonna shoot for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. If you need to scale up to 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest, that's totally fine. Mountain climbers. Go ahead and do some quick ones. Actually, just like knees to chest. Yeah, we're gonna have knees inside of hands, and we're gonna keep this quick. And I don't want you to think about pushing off of your feet. Think about using your core to pull your knees to your chest. Similar to like what you would feel on a toe to bar. Yeah. Next one. Tina, you wanna grab this one? Hollow hold. We already went over this in the warm-up, same version. Yeah. Best case scenario, you're gonna have your arms and legs extended with your low back firmly pressed on the floor, shoulders up. If that gets tough for you, start by bringing one leg in and keeping one leg extended, and you can alternate which leg is extended. Then both legs in if you need to, and then hands by your sides if you need to do that would be next. So, hollow hold, make sure that low back is pressed into the ground. Third one, plank walk-ups. Colin's gonna show that one. You're gonna start in a plank on your elbows, and then you're gonna walk up to your hands, and then walk back down. 40 seconds of plank walk-ups. Yeah, try to keep your hips level and square. What we don't wanna do is turn weight to one side or the other, or rotate as you go. So you're gonna try to stay tight through your core, maintaining that midline stability. If that's tough for you, then you can do, the scale version on this would be a plank either on your hands, so the top of a push-up, or on your forearms. Yeah, cool, good to go there. Supermans, Tina's got that one. What we're gonna do here is be in the opposite of that hollow position, which is the arch position. So we'll have feet together, knees together, and we're gonna reach up, and then back down. And reach up, glutes on tight, and back down. And reach up, and back down. Don't worry about the number that you do here. Try to focus on not resting at the bottom and keeping that movement going for the full 40 seconds or 30 seconds, whatever your variation is. And then last but not least, we have windshield wipers. Colin's gonna show that one. I think you have room here. So basically what we're gonna do is he's gonna lay down on his back, arms out at 90 degrees, and he's gonna windshield wiper his legs down to the sides. He's gonna keep his feet together and his legs straight. He's not gonna touch the floor with his feet on each rep. He's just gonna get them close. The faster you do these, the more challenging that they are. If you need to modify it a little bit, just like a hollow hold, turn it into a tuck, and same movement. You're not going all the way to the floor, you're going close, and then reverse direction back down. Those are your movements for your core finisher. Again, it's 2 rounds through, there are 5 minutes, so it's 10 minutes of work, either 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, or 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And then last, let's run through the cool down. Tina, do you want to demo cat-cow? What we have for that is a breathing exercise. We're going to arch your back toward the floor, and then we're going to arch your back toward the ceiling. When you go toward the floor, inhale. When you go back toward the ceiling, exhale, and get that movement through your spine. Downward dog, you guys are all familiar with this one. Pike up in the air, push your chest toward your knees. If you guys want to, you can do some circles there with your shoulders. If you want to get a little extra stretch.
How do you do that?
Colin, we show that. Downward dog with some circles. Get in there. So basically, you're going to just make some rotations and get a little extra stretch through your shoulders. Feel free to do that anytime on down dog. Cobra, we're going to drop down and arch it out. Yeah. For the thread the needle, you go back into that cat-cow position, but this time, you're actually going to thread one arm way through on the other side. You can actually reach the other arm out in front of you, make it long, and then you can push your butt toward your heels in the back. You'll feel a stretch there. Lizard lunge. Bring it up into a lunge, and just regular lunge. Lizard lunge, you're going to take that elbow that's on the forward leg and drop that toward the floor. Yeah. If you want to, you can take your back foot and get up onto your toe. Beautiful. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. You can even reach that arm through around and grab your toe on the front foot. So reach it behind your leg on the other side. There we go. Reach this arm around there. Yeah. Sink into a deep stretch there. And then last but not least, the pigeon. So you're going to drop that shin down to the floor. Try to keep it at 90 degrees out in front of you and sink into the stretch there. That's your workout today for Monday 323. We'll try to keep these maybe a little bit shorter for you next time, but this is our first attempt at doing a whiteboard briefing, not with you guys in here. So hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great workout today, and hey, stay in touch, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, team. Cool.
All right, have fun.
I feel like that went long.
So long.